NIO stock price has been consolidating over the last 2 to 3 weeks of action. As we predicted in the last breakdown, are we finally going to see this consolidation end for a clean movement to the upside here, or are we going to drop down deeper here? What should we expect next for NIO stock price? So starting our analysis on the weekly time chart, we have been eyeing a potential pennant structure here for the pattern. Very clearly see higher lows stepping on the chart. You connect this really tight ascending trend line all the way up, all the way deep, and we've seen a perfect bounce to start 2026. Now that has extended to current price action, which is what we've been talking about. And it's right along that line, but a little gem for you guys, and a lot of you guys know this, but if you're at a trend line here and it's right hugging around that vicinity and you're right on it, you're still holding it. These are rough levels, rough gauges, and that can swing between 20 cents, give or take. So as of right now, we're right on that level where the bulls do have an advantage to likely sling to the upside, but at that point you will be met with these descending highs. So I do believe on this weekly time chart we are cooking for a pennant structure here for higher lows and lower highs. Lower high being obviously the start of this year, right? And then the $8 test around August of last year, and then obviously we're ascending as of right now. So if we need to stay true to this upside bounce here come the next few weeks, I do believe there's some room on the table. So obviously it's a long-term pattern dating back from really the beginning of 2025 here. So the ascending trend line definitely is the number one area of value here on NIO stock price, and if you lose that, that's going to be where the next big move is going to come, that large movement down. But if we don't see that, and as of right now, it does appear we're going to get the bounce, but that's what the shorter time frames are for. We now move towards the daily analysis. So over the last few weeks, guys, we haven't had the most spectacular prediction. It's been consolidation, as we've seen a really aggressive trip down here where the buyers have multiple support levels in this region, but not enough steam to, just launch this off and blast off. If we delete some of these ascending trend lines here. And the breakout level that we've been eyeing was 514, that rough vicinity where we did double bottom here and fail. Since then, it's been really stuck as a rock hard resistance here. As well as zooming out, we are in a perfect technical descending channel over the last few months here where price action is very consistently slinging to the downside. So as of right now, the seller pressure is still definitely on the board, guys. It's just a question, can the buyers burst over 514, right, break out of this consolidation, which we've been in over the last few weeks here? Everything will line at that point to get an upside movement. Once again, just to go over that again, you have the 514 breakout. You're breaking out, obviously, of this consolidation. And then the third would be this descending channel where price action has been shut down multiple times recently. So it's a really interesting analysis here. And as of right now, I do lean on an upside breakout. I do like how we're seeing these, higher lows here, ever so slight, but we're not seeing super convincing price action at that resistance. So it is a lower confidence breakout prediction here. That is your daily analysis time frame. Then if we move over to the 1 hour time chart to get the official short-term prediction. So did see NIO gap up recently right into that level. No surprise, guys. Got stopped out once again, a rough vicinity. Did appear we might break out here, actually getting pretty comfortably over about 522, almost 10 cent over, but hourly close did not happen, shooting back today. So as of right now, as boring as it may seem, I do believe NIO will likely consolidate towards the top of this range for a few days, build a bit more friction at the top of that meaty resistance level, similar to what we did over here. I believe we're right here, probably going to bounce back and forth, and eventually we're going to break out here or break to the downside. As of right now, I do think this is the bounce. We got the inverted head and shoulders as well here on the chart for the left shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder. And as of right now, we're really close to that neckline. So although price action has been going back to the daily time chart, reach candles one day to the downside with clear lower lows and highs. And NIO's been in the downtrend for years, guys. As of right now, we're in a pretty advantageous position for the bulls, and I do see us breaking out soon here. Just need to see some quick confirmation, putting their foot on the gas. And at that point in time, I do think we'll likely get towards $6 and fill that gap here. So, NIO stock price in an interesting position. You still need a lot of aggression over 514, over that rough zone, to knock out these multiple metrics of value. But as of right now, I do believe the odds are shaping into that direction. Consolidation is predicted into the next few days here, probably just clustering at that high. Eventually, though, we're going to make up our mind. We're right back at that descending trend line resistance, highlighted golden, top of the consolidation and the 514 level. So that is your NIO stock analysis, multi-time frame. If you guys found any value in today's stock price analysis, go and drop a like and a sub. down below. We're going to track NIO about 2 times per week. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Peace.